I just want to sit here for a few minutes for our double win on that other one.
That, I just did tell Maddie. I ran and told her because she was on, her jaw was on the floor.
And now she's crying.
She was so
because
jealous.
that will never be attained again.
No.
All right. I'm always amazed at how many people ask me about Trtan back time. Not so amazed by the fact they mostly ask me why. Why?
Not
There's
true.
Trtan back time.
Not true. They love it.
Okay, January 26th, 1784. Benjamin Franklin writes a letter to his daughter expressing his disapproval of the eagle as our nation's symbol. He thought the bald eagle was of bad moral character and found the turkey a more respectable bird. Remember, this is the wild turkey, not butterball. I am on this account not displeased that the figure is not known as a bald eagle, but looks more like a turkey. For the truth, the turkey is in comparison a much more respectable bird, and withal a true original native of America. He is, besides, though a little vain and silly, a bird of courage, and would not hesitate to attack a grenadier of the British Guards who should presume to invade his farmyard with a red coat on.
Oh,
So
I kind of like it.
Yeah, Benjamin Franklin at one time wanted the wild turkey. Happy birthday to Bob Uecker. Yeah, born January 26, 1934. You know, baseball, a catcher, an actor, Mr. Baseball. Uecker was the primary broadcaster for the Milwaukee Brewers of the Major League Baseball, and on TV he was George on Mr. Belvedere.
I loved Mr. Belvedere.
From 1985 to 1990. What a
love that show.
All right. January 27, 1913, U.S. athlete Jim Thorpe loses his gold medals for the 1912 pentathlon and decathlon. It was discovered that he had been paid up to $25 a week to play baseball in 1909 and 1910, disqualifying him from the strictly amateur Olympics. There was speculation that the revocation was due to his Native American heritage, as it was known that other athletes had played professionally, although usually under aliases. His medals were restored in 1982.
Oh, wow.
Happy birthday to Frank Rocky Fiegel. Born January 27, 1868, Polish-born ruffian. He is said to be the real-life inspiration for the Popeye character created by E.C. Sager in 1929. He was unusually strong, had a characteristic pipe, and a propensity for fist fighting. He was from Seeger's hometown. And according to Popeye historian Michael Brooks, Seeger regularly sent him money.
Oh, wow.
There's Popeye.
There he is.
January 28, 1956, Elvis Presley makes his national television debut on Tommy and Jimmy Dorsey's stage show on CBS, performing Shake, Rattle, and Roll and I Got a Woman. Elvis's appearance generated a flood of mail from viewers who couldn't understand how they could allow someone like Elvis on the program. However, the ratings went up, and between then and March, he would appear on the show.
Oh, see.
Yeah. Happy birthday to Jean-Félix Picard. Now, if you're a Star Trek person, this is important. Born January 28th, 1884, Swiss-born American pioneer in ballooning and diving vehicles. He and his identical twin, Auguste Picard, established many flight records. In 1934, he and his wife made the first successful stratospheric flight through the clouds, 11 miles high. So there was Jean-Luc Picard was named.
Yes.
That's Jean Picard, right there.
Didn't know that.
January 29th, 1845. The poem The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe was first published. It was published in the New York Evening Mirror, instantly making him famous, although it did not bring him much financial success.
Oh.
Happy birthday to W.C. Fields, William Claude Duncanfield. Born January 29, 1880, American actor, film, like You Can't Cheat an Honest Man in 1939, and My Little Chickadee, I think that was with Mae West in 1940. A few quotes from him. And he's the guy who talks like this, yes. A thing worth having is a thing worth cheating for. Another quote, "'Twas a woman who drove me to drink, never had the courtesy to thank her." And I spend half my money on gambling, alcohol, and wild women. The other half I wasted.
I love him.
Yes, he was the ultimate curmudgeon. January 30th, 1798, during an argument, Matthew Lyon from Vermont spits tobacco juice in the face of Roger Griswold from Connecticut. Lyon later gave a written apology for the incident. 2 weeks later, after a resolution to remove Lyon failed, Griswold attacked Lyon with his cane. Lyon retreated to a fire pit and defended himself with the fire tongs until other congressmen broke up the fight. This is considered to be the first brawl on the floor of the U.S. House of Representatives.
The first of many.
Yeah. Happy birthday to Douglas Engelbart, born January 30th, 1925, American computer scientist. He is the inventor of the computer mouse in 1967.
Wow. Wow, that was early.
Yeah. And finally, I don't know if I remember to tell you, but when I was up in Indiana during Christmas, I went to the world's tiniest wind turbine exhibit.
I didn't know they had such a thing.
Yeah, well, honestly, not a big fan. Thanks.
I didn't know where you were going with
That's
that, but
right.
now I walked right into it.
Not a big fan.
Oh my word, Tom Trtan, you've done it again. And I've learned a lot of things. Goodness gracious.
Well, I'm glad.
A lot of things happened this week in history.
Yes. Well, a lot of things happen every week in history. Some more interesting than others. You know, there are a lot of, when I'm looking for things, there are a lot of, well, this person was born, that person was born, that person was. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So was my kid.